Hey guys, how goes it? Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna do a much requested video, my summer makeup tutorial. And as you can tell, I have no makeup on, I just washed my face. First, we're gonna start with It Cosmetics CC Cream with Illumination, and this color is in medium. I like to do a shade darker than my normal color because it just gives it a little bit, a little tan rather than just my pale face. I'm just gonna put it all over, and this is gonna prime my foundation. Okay, now I'm gonna put on some foundation, and this is what I've been using lately. It's from Vapour Organic Beauty. This is their foundation, and I recently switched to this because it's super light and I don't feel all icky and gross. And I'm gonna actually put it on with my new brush. This is from Artis. Love this brush because, well, I'll actually show you guys right now. Bam, bam. So this is a very medium coverage, hence why it feels so light. And this brush is this is the Oval 8. The reason why I love this brush so much is because it doesn't remove the makeup that you put on, so you're getting the most of what you put on your face. We're just gonna blend it in, and this blends your foundation so well. See how smooth my skin looks now? Voila! No makeup on the brush, well, barely any makeup on the brush, but I love this thing. Okay, now that we have foundation on, I'm gonna put on my eyebrows because I have nothing going on here, and then I'm gonna do my eyes. Okay, so I'm gonna prime my eyebrows using this Anastasia brow primer, and this is just a clear wax, so I'm just gonna put it on like that. It's gonna hold all my crazy hair down. Now I'm gonna use Anastasia's Dipbrow in dark brown, and I'm gonna take just a basic eyebrow brush. We're gonna get some on the brush, and I like to just test it out on my hands so I'm not overdoing it when I put it on my face. First, we're gonna outline the eyebrows. So I'm gonna start right in the middle. Outline the bottom. And the top. See how it looks? Now I'm gonna take some more of this and work from the inside of the ends all the way to the middle. I'm gonna shade it in, and you're working from this in because you want that ombre effect. You want that natural looking eyebrows. You don't want to look like, I don't know. Okay, once this whole part from where you outlined is in, we're gonna take the same brush, and it doesn't have that much color on it since you shaded this part with all the dark color. Now you're just gonna work up like this. So you're shading this part by swiping up. Swipe up. See how it looks lighter right here, and then it gets dark. Alright, now I'm gonna do the other side because I don't want to walk around looking like this. Okay, so I'm done with the other side, and I'm not gonna leave it like that because what happens with gel in the summertime is that it melts. So you don't want your eyebrows to be running and then it's a messy. So I'm gonna take this Anastasia Brow Power Duo in dark brown, and I'm gonna take this side using the same brush. I'm gonna set my eyebrows. So I'm basically just gonna set it with some powder, working from this end all the way in again. Same thing. Okay, as always, when you get to this part, you're gonna brush it up. So you're getting a natural looking eyebrow and not something that looks a little bit too much in the sun. All right, so now I'm gonna do the other side. Okay, now I'm gonna take this end of the brush and I'm just gonna brush it upwards like this. Okay, so we're not done with these eyebrows yet. I love thick eyebrows, but I can't stand these bushy eyebrows, okay? I don't want to look like a caterpillar on my face. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we are gonna take this, focus. Okay, this is Benefit Industrial Strength Concealer, and it's just in the color number 1. I'm gonna take a basic concealer brush, make the eyebrows more defined, outlining the bottom and the top of it. So we're gonna do the top. See how much better it looks compared to these, I don't even know what you want to call these. So I'm gonna do the other side. And by doing this, you actually help make them look more even. So much better, right? Okay, now all the concealer is like clumped down here, so I'm gonna take this blending brush and just blend it. Blend the concealer in so it looks more natural. Now I look like I have eyebrows. Now you can actually see some expression in my face. Next step, we're gonna move on to the eyes. Alright, so we're gonna prime our eyelids, and I like to use this MAC's Pro Longwear Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. Okay, so I'm just gonna take my fingers and put it on the eyelids. All the way. All over right here. And this is gonna prime my eyelids for eyeshadow. Okay, so now that we're done with priming our eyelids, we are going to take, I love this palette. This is Urban Decay's Naked Smoky Eye Palette. I'm just gonna put a base, like the same color of the primer, using just a basic blending brush. It's just going to help blend in your eyeshadow when you put the dark color, because you don't want to put it on a cream. It's just gonna make it all whoa. And this color is called 13. We're gonna put it all over. Alright, now same palette. We're gonna use a different blending brush, and I'm gonna use this color. I'm basically going to use these 3 colors, and I'm gonna use this as a transitional shade. So I'm just gonna put it where, starting from the outside, where my crease is. Drag it in like that. And I'm gonna do the other side. That's our transitional color. Now I'm gonna take this defined brush and I'm gonna use this color, which is darker than this, and I'm gonna put it, work from the outside in. See how that looks? I'm gonna do my other. It is like so so intense when I'm doing makeup. I have to like literally hold my breath. Okay. Concentrate, concentrate. So it should look like something like this. We're gonna take that same brush that you used to put on the transitional color and we're gonna blend it. So now I'm gonna take this little fan brush and I'm just gonna brush all this excess eyeshadow that I got going on. Now we're gonna do a lighter color on this inside part to really make your eyeballs pop. Okay, so I'm gonna take this basic eyeshadow brush and I'm gonna wet it using this finishing spray by MAC. We're just gonna spray a little bit to wet the brush before we put on our shimmering eyeshadow. Now we're gonna use this color and we're just gonna put it where this inside part is. I'm really bad at describing things. Inside part. Okay, now I'm gonna do the other one. Okay, now I'm gonna take that same color and put it right here to really arch and highlight my eyebrows. Gonna fan off all this excess eyeshadow. Simple eyeshadow. I like to use very neutral colors, neutral warm colors for the summer. Okay, now we're gonna curl our eyelashes. And this is eyelash curler from e.l.f. I find that this works excellent. So you're gonna clamp down and pull it down. This technique will help curl your eyelashes so much better. You're gonna release it a little bit and work the ends down. Okay, now that my eyelashes are curled, I'm gonna use some mascara. This is my favorite. This is from Maybelline and it's called the Falsies Volume Express. It's waterproof and the thing that I love about it is that it doesn't lose your curl. So it's not heavy. Okay, so we're just gonna start from the inside, wiggle and pull it out. Okay, so see, it like completely, you can tell the difference and it stays curled, which I love. And it makes me look like I have eyelashes. Beautiful eyes. So I'm gonna do the other eye. Love this mascara so much. All right, now that we're done with that, we're gonna move on to eyeliner. Okay, so this is what I've been using religiously. This is from Urban Decay and it's the Perversion Waterproof Fine Point Eye Pen. This works wonders. Shake it up. Okay, so for eyeliner, I like to start on the outside and I'm gonna make that winged eyeliner look first and then I'm gonna bring it into the inside. A very fine line. Ow, my foot. Okay. Okay, see that? And now I'm gonna work my way in. So it should look something like this. Now I'm gonna do my other eye. And I like to close my eyeballs and let it dry. Okay, there we go. Our winged eyeliner. Okay, so now the final touch to our eye makeup. I'm gonna put on some fake eyelashes. This is from Velour eyelash and it's probably my favorite eyelashes ever and I've tried so many of them. This is from their Effortless collection, so you don't have to trim them. They're already trimmed and they're super lightweight, so it feels like they're barely there, which is why this one is called Barely There. I'm gonna take their eyelash glue. It goes on white and it dries clear. This is my favorite. I used to use Duo, but I find that this one works better. Okay, so it looks like that. Just gonna put a little bit on. The great thing about this glue is you don't need to put a lot on, and it stays all day. Even in hot, humid weather, it won't fall off. So I'm gonna put it all the way as close as I can get to my lash line. I'm gonna do the other one, and I just keep looking down, or keep my eyes down so the glue can actually dry better. Voila. I mean, how great are these? I barely feel like they're on. So now that we have our eyebrows and our eyes done, we are gonna do concealer and a little contour. I don't like to do so much when it's hot out, and especially in the summertime, I like to keep it very minimal when it comes to putting more and more makeup on. Okay, and this is what I use. I've been using this for a while. It's from Urban Decay Naked Skin, and it's their Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer in color Light Warm. We're gonna put it right here, and here, and then we're gonna do this. And this is our concealer. And I look a little bit like something from Avatar or Airbender. I'm gonna take this sponge. It's lightly dampened. I feel like it absorbs your concealer in better. So we're just gonna dab. You don't wanna wipe because it's gonna just take off everything you put on. So dab. Dance move go. Okay, stop messing around. And we're gonna tap. Okay, now that we have our concealer on, I'm gonna set my under eye because I don't want my concealer to crease or look like an old woman when I use. This is Too Faced Born This Way setting powder. I'm gonna take the same dampened sponge. This sponge, not a brush. I'm gonna take the same sponge that I used to put on the concealer. Oh my gosh, come on. This is like childproof. Oh. Alright, now we're just gonna take the same sponge and we're gonna set our under eye makeup concealer. And right now I look a little cray-cray, but give it a moment. I'm gonna take this fluffy brush and just put a little bit all over. Then I'm gonna take this brush again, tap off the excess powder, and get all this excess under eye powder off. See, huge difference. And setting your under eye concealer will actually help so that the bags don't come out during the hot summer days. Now we're gonna do a little bit contouring. Contour. Still don't know how to say it. Okay, so I'm gonna take a brush like this. It's like short on the ends and long in the middle. My favorite bronzing powder right now. This is Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. I'm just gonna brush it. Tap. You're gonna want it right here. Okay, see that? But you're gonna start from the ends and bring it in. Tap that powder on and then blend it so it goes in. And I'm gonna do a basic number 3. Up here, 3. Here's in my face. Now I'm gonna do the other side, making a number 3. Bronzer's on. Now we're gonna put on some blush. So I like to use, this is Benetint, and it's basically a rose tinted lip and cheek stain. So this will stay on definitely all day. So I just want to put it right on top of the bronzer, going up like this. I know a lot of people put it on their cheek right here, and I just think it makes me look a little chub, so here we go. I'm gonna do 3 lines, like a little cat, and blend it in. And do the other side. And the great thing about this is you can start small and kind of build up if you need more. So then I'll put a little bit on my lips, just so it has a little bit of color. Now I'm gonna do some highlighting. This is Becca Cosmetics Shimmering Skin Perfector, and this is in Moonstone. And I'm gonna take this little setting brush, super tiny. So this is where I like to highlight my cheeks. Bring it up. And then a little on my nose. And then I'll do a little on top of my eyebrows to really make it pop. And down here. And then I also like to do right by my lips. And that's it. So the rule of thumb when it comes to highlighting is your face is a heart shape, and everything in the middle of it should be light. Everything on the outside of the heart should be bronzed. Last but not least, I'm gonna put some lip gloss on. And I've been loving this. This is from Buxom. B-U-X-O-M. It looks like this. And this color is Erin. Guess what, guys? We are done. So that is my summer makeup look. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Did pretty well. So as always, subscribe, check out my other videos, comment below, let me know what other look you guys want me to do a tutorial on, and see ya later. Oh, shh.